So the back to school hustle and bustle is upon the parents and guardians of the world. And in between the snack, stationery, and book shopping, it's easy to leave the checkups for last minute. But here to tell us why you should get it out of the way and get it out early is Dr. Tanya Perry. She's a dentist at the Smile Center. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Delia and Neville.
You're not talking to Dr. Perry? Why? You have a cavity that Dr. Perry never take care of? I don't know why you have fixed Dr. Perry.
But Dr. Perry come in and hear that I am sniffling and snuffling, and she laugh at me, so.
Not laughing at you, Neville.
She laughing
would never
at you.
do that.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm great. How are you?
Can't complain. Well, I can, but I won't. I can't
Why is it important for children to get dental checkups for back to school?
Because when you're getting ready to go to school, you want to go to school healthy. That way you'll be able to give your best and get your best grades. Part of your general health is your dental health. A lot of students actually miss school days because they may have cavities, and associated with cavities they may have pain or abscess with swelling and infection, and you don't want that for your child.
Okay. So when I take the child to you, what are some of the things you check for? Those are some of the things? Cavities and
Well,
so on?
we check for cavities, we check the gums, we check how they're caring for their teeth, because cavities is caused by poor oral hygiene and eating a lot of sweets. So we'll talk to you about what you're eating, what you're drinking. If we're seeing early signs of tooth decay, if we're seeing where the kids aren't cleaning properly, we'll guide them into what they need to do, what they need to improve.
How often should we be checking the dentist anyway? Because this doesn't necessarily have to be just because you're going back to school.
No, not just because you're going back to school. An exam and a cleaning for the average person is recommended every 6 months. If you have a gum problem or if you're wearing braces, you'd need to be cleaning a little bit more often, every 3 to 4 months.
So the parents need to know this, that they don't wait till just because
No, they should not wait. It should be a regular part. And you don't want kids to grow up thinking that I just go to the dentist when I'm having pain or at this time. They need to understand that it's part of your general health and it's something that you do often to maintain a healthy, beautiful smile.
Yeah, you mentioned oral health, and I suspect with summer, and them get away plenty of things, mommy and daddy.
They do.
Not necessarily around, so it's a
Right, so there's a lot of sweets happening, there's a
Yeah.
lot of drinks because it tends to be hotter in the summer. So they're drinking a lot and they're drinking soda, a lot of sweet drinks, bag juice, all these things that have a high sugar content and can be harmful for the teeth. So you'll see where kids come in and they have more cavities at this time because, as you said, they get away. Some kids might go to the country and stuff like that and maybe not under parent supervision. Again, they get away. They're not brushing their teeth. They're going to bed late, not brushing, snacking. So yes, we see a lot of problems increasing at this time.
I'm seeing something here. Well, apart from cleaning the teeth, it says professional cleaning is crucial.
Yes.
There's something that says provide sealant treatment.
Yes. Sealant is preventative. It's done. It's a bit of plastic coating that's placed on the grooves of the teeth. It helps to prevent cavities on the biting surface of the teeth. It's a very good preventative method if you don't want your kids or even adults to get cavities.
First me about that.
It's been around a while.
So you should do this again.
It is recommended. It is recommended. So when we see kids, and some persons are more at risk because some of the teeth have very deep grooves. And then you'll find that if you eat certain things, you feel like it's sticking in the teeth. That's the groove of the teeth. So the sealant blocks out those areas and makes it easier to clean and less likely for you to develop a cavity on the biting surface of the teeth.
And that can be done with just a regular checkup, or that has to be something specific?
It's not necessarily something specific, but a lot of times we don't necessarily do it when we clean. But it depends.
Okay. Check on protective wear. Back to school also means the start of the sports season. It's important that your child wears a protective mouth guard if he or she's participating in school sports.
Yes, that's very important, and a lot of parents don't do that. So if your child is taking part in like football, martial arts, they should be wearing a mouth guard. There are two types that they can have. It can be as simple as going to the sports store and buying a boil and bite, where you get it, you boil it, you drop it in, and the child bites on it and they get it. but the best one is to have it done professionally. But even the simplest method is at least offering some protection.
Well, you know, this is incredible because I've been a coach with young people for many years. I've never seen a student with a mouth guard. Never.
It is unfortunate because I've had many students come in with teeth knocked out, with teeth broken. I mean, even for football.
Good morning, Glenn Campbell. I'm in a play sports. Theater, may I do, and Glenn, give me a nice knockout.
Oh, okay. But seriously, I've never seen in Jamaica.
It should be done.
It should
you see
be
it in the
done.
basketball abroad and stuff. But
Exactly. So when you're watching all your favorite sports, you see them push the mouth guard out. They always have it on. It's very important, and probably we need to be doing more collaboration with the coaches and the schools to ensure that that is done.
Why do you think parents and guardians, sorry, Nev, are hesitant about taking the kids as regularly?
Well, there's a number of factors. There's fear. Fear is big.
Me if it tell you.
Me if it tell you.
Cost is also another factor.
Yeah. Speaking of cost, I don't know if you know, but about how much for the mouth guard?
It varies. I can't give a specific price.
No,
it's not necessarily expensive. And as I said, even as simple as a boil and bite, because the sports stores should sell that.
That's the different colored ones that you see.
The different color ones would be the ones that are professionally made. They're a bit stronger and they're made specifically for your mouth. So you would come in and we would take a mold of the jaw and you'd get that made.
So the boil and bite don't make specifically for your mouth?
It's not as precise.
Oh, so it might not have an exact size.
Right. But it's still, it can work. It can work. I've tried both because I've taken part in sports. So I've tried both and it can work.
Oh, great. Where's the Smile Center?
We're located at 27 Mannings Hill Road.
All right. And anyone could just come up?
You can call and come in, yes.
Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right, kiddios or mums and dads and guardians, take the kids and sort them out, as you heard from Dr. Tanya Perry, dentist at the Smile Center. 10 minutes to your health. We'll do it again next Thursday. So come.